Hey guys, Hecons here with another World of Warcraft gold making guide. Today I'll be showing you guys the sales I've had from selling 375 stat food and Lavish Suramar Feast during a 2-week period. Like in the previous video, I saved up all of my mail from sales and have a total of 517 to collect. Again, I've transferred off most of the gold on this alt and will be starting out at close to 0. Once looting is complete, I'll show you guys the setup that I have on my cooking alt on this realm. Remember that getting the rank 3 recipes from Nomi is crucial to maximize profit with cooking. Each rank gives you more food per craft, ensuring that you get the most out of your cooking mats. With the Lavish Suramar Feast recipes, rather than getting more per craft, you'll require less food and slice of bacon when you get the rank 2 and rank 3 recipes. Again, this significantly improves efficiency, so you'll want to get to rank 3 ASAP. If you're missing rank 2 or rank 3 recipes, I would highly recommend getting the add-on Nomi cakes to see which ones you're missing. This add-on will show you which ingredients to give Nomi and what recipes have a chance to drop from each cooking mat. You also have the option to make a printout and chat of all the recipes you're missing and where to get them. Additionally, if you're behind on rank 3 recipes, it may be a worthwhile investment to grab Nomi snacks to speed up the process if they're inexpensive and selling food looks profitable on your own. So after looting all of that, I ended up with nearly 700,000 gold in sales from selling just 375 stat food and Lavish Suramar Feast over the past 2 weeks. This equates to 50,000 gold per day in food sales in this realm, which is a nice supplement to my gold income. Players often dismiss cooking and say it's not worthwhile. Of course, it may not bring in as much as other professions. However, it has reliable and consistent daily sales and should not be ignored. So this is the cooking tab on my cooking alt on this realm. As you can see, I have most of the rank 3 cooking recipes on here. The important ones to have are the large meals, or the 300 stat food, delicacies, or the 375 stat food, and the Lavish Suramar Feast. If you want to sell a bigger variety of food, you can also pursue the 225 stat food recipes and the lesser hearty feasts, but I don't bother selling these. With the large meals, I try to buy my fish for between 5 to 15 gold each on this realm, which means each one requires 2.5 gold to 7.5 gold of fish per craft. If fish are too expensive on your realm, then it may be worth fishing them yourself. Make sure to do so on a tune with a legendary fishing pole to take advantage of its perks, or use the Blood of Sargeras trader in Dalaran. I don't sell the 300 stat food on the auction house, but I craft them for use in making Lavish Suramar Feast as well as the delicacies. I craft them when the mats are cheap, and try to keep a couple hundred of each one in my bank, so that I can craft feasts and delicacies when I start to run low. This way, even if the prices of cooking mats are expensive when I restock, I can craft all of my food at a low cost because I'm sitting on an excess supply. On my realm, delicacies cost around 10 to 20 gold to craft. The most expensive for me is the Asari salad, which takes 5 of each Legion herb, not including Starlight Rose, for each batch of 10. All of the delicacies sell for around 50 gold each, meaning there is about a 30 to 40 gold margin on each food. If you have a jewel crafter, you'll be swimming in gem chips, which are used to craft the Nightborn delicacy platters. Milling Aetherol can also be another source for gem chips, but I found that I get plenty simply from prospecting my ore. Likewise, you should have a bunch of Euceroline seeds if you're an herbalist or scribe, so I would recommend setting some aside for cooking the seed batter fish plates. The fish broil special recipe isn't as important compared to the stat foods, so I wouldn't craft too many of these. The Lavish Suramar Feast take 3 of each 300 stat food as well as 3 slices of bacon per craft at rank 3. These are going to be the most expensive to craft, but yield the biggest nominal return on investment out of all the foods. I try to pick up bacon when they're between 200 and 300 gold each. This keeps my crafting cost to around 1k per feast, and I sell them for between 1.75 and 2.5k gold, netting me around 750 to 1500 gold profit each. These are currently the best food for most classes and specs, providing 500 to your primary stat, and are in high demand. If you're low on capital, an alternative means to make gold may be to list the vendor cooking mats on your auction house. As you can see here, I sold a couple stacks of river onion and muskin butter for around 500 gold per stack of 20. Most of the time these auctions do end up expiring, but you'd be surprised how many end up selling at a huge markup. Another item we're selling are the first aid field packs in stacks of 3. People need these for quests and may turn to the auction house before the first aid vendor. While this isn't a significant gold maker compared to selling the prepared food itself, it's more items that we can list to diversify what we have up on the auction house. Anyways, that's going to be it for this guide, but before I go, a huge shout out to my first supporter over on Patreon. I got my page and campaign set up over the weekend, and already had someone that made a pledge, so I wanted to say thank you. If you have any spare funds and would like to support my channel, please consider checking out my Patreon. The link can be found in the description below. As always, thank you to all of you as well for watching these videos, and please like, comment, and subscribe if you would like to see more. Have a great week, and I'll see you all in the next video. Late.